From the inside out, it is Stanford in 1, Baylor, USC, then Texas A&M, LSU, Houston, and on the outside, Arkansas and Florida. Remember, Florida got through on a timed qualifier because that first heat was stacked, and they finished 3rd behind A&M and USC.
Well, USC after that race said that they were willing to do whatever it took to get through because they knew that that semifinal was so loaded. They knew it was going to take a very fast time, and everybody gave a great effort to do so.
I'm sure our viewers are aware of this, but I've got to say it. They will stay in their lanes this entire first leg. Then when they pass the baton, the outgoing runner will stay in their lane through the turn and then break for the pole on the backstretch. And the first team to pass, Texas A&M. Followed closely by USC, just to their inside.
45-70 for Ricky Morgan Jr.
And Ry Benjamin,
USC.
Ry Benjamin lengthens out those legs, and he is trying to hold off Kyrie Johnson, I believe is who it's supposed to be, but we never know what happens with these lineups. But we know that's Ry Benjamin for University of Southern California in second. So it's USC, A&M, LSU, and now the Florida Gators into 4th. Houston 5th. Ry Benjamin will hand off to Zach Shinnick. And for A&M, it's supposed to be Ilolo Izu, which it is. And for LSU, Renard Howell.
USC Ry Benjamin, 43-52 on that leg.
So Zach Shinnick hanging on to that lead for the Trojans. A&M trying to make a move to close the gap, then LSU, and then Florida. Shinnick lifting nicely into the home stretch. He will hand off to sensational sophomore Michael Norman. Devin Dixon gets the stick for A&M after a little bit of a bobble. LSU in 3rd. That is Jerome Flournoy. And for Florida, it's Grant Holloway on the anchor.
45-93 for Zach Shinnick, and just think it's fantastic the way USC keeps the baton moving through the exchange zone. The outgoing runner pushes hard for 2 strides, reaches back. That baton doesn't slow down at all.
Devin Dixon trying to close that gap to Michael Norman, but it almost isn't fair. Dixon is a very good 400-meter runner and a great 800-meter runner, but look at Norman. He wants to break 3 minutes.
The other gear that we talked about in the open.
And he's going to do it, and it's a collegiate record. 2:58.99, now 2:59 flat. Collegiate record for Norman, the 400. Collegiate record for Ry Benjamin, the 400 hurdles. And now for the USC Trojans, a collegiate record in the 4x400. And it's a Hayward Field record as well. A&M gets second and breaks 3 minutes. That's never happened before.
43-60 for Michael Norman on that anchor leg. And you saw 75 meters out. Just another gear completely.
He was going for it all the way. First exchange.
Ricky Morgan Jr. had a nice run to Ry Benjamin, and Ry Benjamin said earlier in the meet, he said, we'll see who has the fastest split in the 4x4. These guys are just next level athletes. When Quincy Watts says these guys are ahead of the curve, those kind of accolades mean so much more. Shinnick had a fantastic run. And you wondered, what was there to run for? The team title is out of reach. Well, let's run our very best. Let's run for pride. Let's run for the record.
Norman runs 1/100th slower in the relay than he did in the open. He runs 43.62. Devin Dixon splits 43.93. The half miler with sub 44 relay speed. USC collegiate record 2:59 flat. Texas A&M second, breaking 3 minutes at 2:59.91. LSU third, Florida fourth, and the USC Trojans, who between them have set 3 collegiate records for the USC Trojans. They're downstairs with John.
All right, thank you, Dwight. For some reason, they look plumb tuckered out. I guess 2:59 will do that to you. But after this day by the folks that run the one lap for USC, apparently it's just, you know, collegiate records for everybody. Start with Ricky Morgan, because you started this whole thing. When that gun goes off, what went through your mind?
Just trying to get the baton around as fast as possible to ride. You know, these guys set the tone earlier today with the momentum in the 400-meter hurdles and the 400. So, you know, that just got us more hyped up and be able to do our job.
All right, you got it. Take us through your carry.
I just wanted to, you know, give the guys as big a lead as possible, and I think I did that. Coach Watches told me to, you know, just go out and execute my race, and I wanted to leave everything on the track, so that's what I did, and I think I ran a pretty good leg.
They also told you it was going to rain in Oregon. It rained in Oregon.
Sure did.
All right, Zach, you're the guy that you're running between two guys today that set collegiate records. No pressure, right? But you get it. You got the lead, and your carry went how?
I mean, to have these guys, to be sandwiched in the middle of these guys helps a lot, but I just tried to do my job. It takes all four of us to set a record like this, and just tried to run as hard as I could.
Absolutely. And Michael, you said you're beat up. How come?
Oh man, it's been a long weekend, but a great experience. You know, we came in with the intentions of, you know, coming home strong, and I had to make sure, you know, I brought my team's efforts across the line and sent Ricky home, our senior captain, you know, with the W. So, you know, it was a special moment for all of us as a team.
Our congratulations to USC 2:59. I believe the words are fight on.
Fight on. Hey guys, we got a record book for you.
All right, well.